Hey guys, have you heard? Everything on the PW Unlimited TeePublic store is currently on sale for 35% off. Right now, through August 25th, go over there and check out everything on our store, whether that is an official PW Unlimited design or from an independent artist that we are spotlighting on our store. Everything will be 35% off. From t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, cell phone cases, stickers, pillows, and more, everything will be 35% off. Head over to bit.ly/PWU store now to check out what we have on sale. Hey guys, it's Timmy, and this is Pro Wrestling Unlimited as we are here on the 21st of August 2019 with the PW Unlimited Wednesday show. George John Cox, if you know why I'm late, you really wouldn't want to know. So don't worry about me being 7 minutes late. Nick, what's going on?
Not much. I'm enjoying a hot pocket. It's about 190 degrees in my room because I don't. There's like fire trucks outside, so I don't want to have the window open. So I got the fan on me, but it's just blowing.
What's going on out there?
I think my neighbor's house is on fire.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think so. A couple of it's like not. It's the one behind me and to the right, and like two houses down. I can see their house. Taking a look at the chat, Jason Dalton and Wrestle Geek Club. I always struggle saying his name. Then Kristen McNutt with some lovely little badges on the side, and we'll explain to you more in a little bit on how you can get those and the F symbol. I'm so glad we made that. Oh, that's so good. Jack Dawson says a hot pocket's not bad. You're goddamn right, they're not bad. They're the best. What's going on, Beastie Boy 124? Thank you for tuning in. We've got a whole bunch of shit to cover today. There's like left and right just crazy shit to talk about, and I really want to start with the NXT stuff because and it gets me because this NXT thing on a surface level, seeing that, well, okay, you tell me the announcement, then we'll go into it because you're like the informational part, I'm just the color commentary.
So we really have to go back to May. In May, it was officially announced that All Elite Wrestling would be airing on TNT. Now, when they first made that announcement, they did not say what time, what day. All they said was TNT. So then, fast forward a couple months, and TNT announces All Elite Wrestling on Wednesdays. They still haven't stated if that's going to be just the name of the show, AEW on TNT, or if we're going to get an actual name for the show, which they did just recently trademark the name AEW Revolution. So that could maybe be the name of the show. But anyways, so AEW Wednesday nights. Then we had been hearing throughout the last couple of months that FS1 was interested, or Fox was interested in putting NXT on Fox Sports 1. And that WWE was in negotiations for it, and that it was so far along that Fox were talking to affiliates about, hey, this is what we're going to be doing with WWE. Yes, we have SmackDown, but we're also going to do this on Fox Sports 1. We're going to plug it on regular Fox during other stuff. And they thought it was a done deal. And then late last week, we start hearing NXT to the USA Network. Apparently, early Friday morning or late Thursday, I think it was early Friday morning, they had a big meeting at the Performance Center, and someone said, hey, NXT may be moving to the USA Network. We can't tell you anything else. We don't want this news to really leak out there. Everyone will find out Monday. So then the assumption was, because at first, Brian Alvarez was the first one to say, hey, something big is about to happen. He's like, I don't know if I should say it because someone may have misspoke. He didn't know if someone said USA by accident instead of FS1 or really meant USA, so he didn't want to say it and be incorrect, which I get. So it finally gets out there that, hey, they're moving to USA. Then the news comes out from multiple different sources that the announcement is expected to come during Raw this Monday. About an hour before Raw goes on the air, Justin Barrasso of Sports Illustrated, who...
Nice guy. Met him in person.
Can sometimes... I don't know. A lot of people don't believe a lot of stuff he says anymore after he reported that Rey Mysterio was going to face John Cena at Mania this year. But anyways... He was like,
nah, I don't care. Go on.
He was like, he sent out a tweet that was like, the announcement for NXT not set for tonight's Raw. So everyone's like, okay, is he right? Is he wrong? What's going on? Well, wait, nothing came of Raw. Then first thing, 9 a.m. Eastern time On basically WWE's website and Twitter, they announce NXT to USA every Wednesday, 2 hours live from Full Sail.
Insane.
Live from Full Sail. So I don't know no one knows what happened with the whole not announcing it on Raw, which would have been the better idea in my opinion, because more people probably would have saw it during Raw than just saw it on Twitter, but it made the rounds. All the different publications picked it up. WWE was able to put up a nice little video on SmackDown saying Forbes and CBS Sports and Fox Sports and all these others wrote articles about it. And so now we're getting AEW on Wednesdays and NXT on Wednesdays. And here's the thing.
Fuck yeah, dude. Holy shit.
Here's the thing, though.
Go ahead.
Everybody knows that this is Vince. You okay over there?
I'm high, Tim.
Everybody knows that this is Vince wanting to put a show up against AEW on Wednesdays. Now, there's been a couple people in WWE to try to go to their defense on Twitter and be like, no, this is not us starting a war. We've always been on Wednesdays with NXT. It was just inevitable that we were going to get on a network, a broadcast network. And it's like, okay, yeah, NXT's always aired on Wednesday nights. But some of them even went as far as saying, well, AEW copied us with Wednesday and tried to put something against us. It's like, no. Here's the thing. TNT, Mondays, they don't want to go against Raw. Tuesdays, that's NBA on TNT that gives great ratings. Wednesday, that's open. Thursday, again, NBA on TNT. Friday, again, they don't want to go against SmackDown, and you're not going to put the show on the weekend. So it had to go to Wednesday. And it's not like AEW tried to start this. No, the reason, yes, eventually I could have saw NXT ending up on FS1 or USA eventually, but for it to happen all of a sudden now, you know why that happened.
Here's the thing. We know that it's because of AEW.
Right.
And you know what? That doesn't diminish the fact that, like, this is a lot of wrestling we're about to get. This is awesome.
If you
like, I don't. Go ahead.
If you only count AEW and WWE in a single week with no pay-per-view, where no WWE pay-per-view, no AEW pay-per-view, no takeover, we will be getting 8 hours of wrestling. That's just WWE and AEW. That's not counting if you watch an hour of ROH on the weekends wherever it airs on your local TV, because here it airs on two different networks, Saturday and Sunday. But anyways, that doesn't count if you watch Impact. Is Impact a 1 or a 2 hour show on Fridays? I think it's a 1.
Bold to assume that I watch Impact Wrestling voluntarily.
I know there's people in the chat that watches Impact. Let us know, is Impact a 1 or a 2 hour show? But so you've got those two shows. So that would bring you up to 10 hours of wrestling right there if you watch everything. Not counting you've got Beyond Wrestling if you're subscribed to independentwrestling.tv. And everything else that goes out there, MLW, which is a great 1 hour show. I don't watch it every week, but the weeks I catch it, I try to catch it maybe once a month or so. Yeah, Jeffrey says it's a 2 hour show. So with ROH and Impact, that brings you up to 11 hours. Plus the hour of MLW. Plus if you watch anything else that goes up weekly on like independentwrestling.tv, Fight TV, a lot of stuff. And then also factor in NXT UK.
Yeah.
Factor in 205 Live, whatever they're going to do with that once they go over to in October. Then you can add in if it's a weekend with a pay-per-view, a weekend with an AEW pay-per-view, WWE, a takeover special. You've got Evolve specials once a month. A lot.
So here's what I have to say about this whole move. This is awesome. This is cool because... And I see a lot of people like saying, "Oh, NXT's buried now because WWE is gonna ruin it now." NXT, the main attraction of NXT wasn't that it was pre-taped. It was that they had some badass wrestling and some really good creative team. I'm assuming, that creative team is going to go with them, being that that's what got them there.
Yeah, I would assume.
It stays the same, but maybe Vince has a little bit more input since it's one of his main shows now. Or maybe he's just I don't care, do it. Say, clearly you guys have been killing it well, so let's just You guys keep doing what you're doing. You bring that show to fucking Full Sail on Wednesday nights. That show's gonna get ratings. You know what else you do? And you know what else you bring to Full Sail on Wednesday nights?
The Cruiserweight division?
The Cruiserweight division goes to Full Sail. That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? You get 205 Live, and even if 205 Live is at Full Sail but on the network, and then they say, all right, tune into the USA Network. We'll be right back here for NXT. That's cool.
No, I would incorporate it into NXT.
The 2 hours?
Yeah, because you need more content to fill that second hour. Because
you get rid of 205 Live?
Yes, I would get rid of 205 Live, merge it with NXT, put the Cruiserweight Championship in NXT.
Okay.
And there you go. That's what I would do. I've heard other people say the same thing. Because you need an extra hour of stuff. So you add 2 Cruiserweight matches. Boom, there you go. Because right now, if you watch regular NXT, it's 2 or 3 matches every week. And then you got a bunch of just random pre-taped segments for most of the time. Mm-hmm. So now, if you add in that second hour of NXT, you add the second hour of NXT. You can add 2 Cruiserweight matches. You've got the Cruiserweight Championship now in NXT, which can be featured on the TakeOver specials, which now the Cruiserweights are going to get the attention that they've deserved.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And even if you want, here's another great idea. You keep the TakeOver specials, but why not? I know people aren't going to like this idea, but on a kickoff show for a WWE main roster pay-per-view, you add an NXT match. Or keep the Cruiserweight match on the pre-show. The pre-show, what I think they should do, should be specifically an NXT match and the Cruiserweight title match. Whether that's an NXT title match or just a match with 2 guys from NXT, great way to get exposure to the NXT brand. Now they're on the same level as Raw and SmackDown as far as being on broadcast TV. So why not put them, even if it's on the kickoff show, on the main pay-per-views?
Do things like what do you think anything's going to change between Raw and SmackDown in regards to maybe like I saw a couple people talk about like Money in the Bank, see if that's going to change?
I can't say right now because we don't know how incorporated with the main roster NXT is going to be. Like if they do a quote-unquote superstar shakeup, are we going to see guys, are we going to see a shakeup with NXT now involved? Yeah, I know the superstar shakeup has in years past seen NXT guys come up. But
can we see, all right, and is it, we can even call it going down, we'd say being switched to NXT.
That's what I was going to say. We've seen guys.
I feel like, I was just about to say, they're starting to, like Fandango, right. Tyler Breeze, and like, thank God they're doing something with these guys. Awesome. I'm not worried. I'm purely excited for NXT to be live on the USA.
Yeah, it should be
I think that's great.
Fun.
It should be. But that's what we fucking needed. I didn't grow up in the 90s. I didn't get the Monday Night Wars. Kids my age get it now. This is the wrestling as like an industry. This is fucking. I guarantee you, with the amount of wrestling that you see on TV now, it's gonna be any time before we start seeing those like really heavy wrestler branded ads. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I get exactly what you're saying.
Airport Home Appliance and Braun Strowman's one of the spokespersons.
Now,
something like that.
Brian Medina in the live chat with the super chat donation.
Thanks, brother.
He says, "Is NXT UK staying on the network?" Yes.
Yeah.
And that also brings me to my next point as far as NXT, regular NXT on the WWE network. So right now with Raw and SmackDown, say this week's Raw and SmackDown, they will not go on the WWE network for 30 days. That's a deal that was made with USA Network way back when they started the WWE Network. That same thing was implemented apparently in the new contracts as well. But WWE did get in the NXT contract that they don't have to wait the 30 days for NXT to come to the WWE Network, 24 hours. So the next night on Thursday, you get that same week's NXT. You won't be getting old 30-day episodes added like we do see with Raw and SmackDown.
Right.
So that's a good thing for people that don't get USA Network. I know people are going to go, well, if USA will allow that for NXT, why not for Raw? And
2 different products.
2 different things. You know, Raw's the bigger juggernaut. And then here's the other question. We've seen, I think it was December 2017. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. They aired NXT on USA Network through, it was a quote-unquote WWE week. And it did.
I remember.
And it did 841,000 viewers.
I remember.
Now, that is with the show having a minimum promotion as far as it coming to the network for the 1 week, and with people not used to watching NXT on the USA Network. So the question here is, there's your base. Your minimum should be that 800,000 viewers, but that's not what they want. Can they get that 1 million to 1.5 million, if not more, with NXT, with AEW on the other network at the same time, with people knowing I could watch AEW live and then just watch NXT tomorrow night on the network? Will that hurt the live ratings of NXT?
No. Dude, fuck it. Listen. Think of the talent that you have in NXT.
Right.
That alone will be drawing views.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time,
will be drawing views.
I get that, but at the same time, when it's like, what do I watch, AEW or WWE? If I could just go to the network tomorrow and watch NXT and watch AEW live tonight, why not just wait and watch NXT the next day and watch AEW live, especially if you're someone that maybe doesn't have a DVR and can't record it or something?
I guess. Sorry, my keyboard's slapping the fuck, guys. I'm sorry.
Mr. Jones is me. As I stated earlier, NXT will be on the network Thursday nights. So if you live outside of the United States and
then you're just fucked. You're fucked. No more wrestling for you.
No.
Die.
If you can't get USA Network because you live outside the United States, it's fine because it will still air the next night on the WWE Network. But you can also go to like watchwrestling. What is it? IT or something like that, and they stream everything live.
Hey, no, we don't promote that.
Hey, we got a video on here about how to use your Fire Stick to watch the USA Network and all the other stuff for free.
We're fucking criminals. Thank you, Luke Might, for $4.99.
It's all good.
Fans are saying that Vince will take over NXT. I doubt he gives a shit about NXT.
No, here's the thing.
I doubt he gives a fuck.
So Vince is gonna. Here's what I think is gonna happen. So we're starting NXT on the USA Network on the 18th of September, 2 weeks before AEW on TNT. Vince is gonna go in there and say, Triple H, run your show. You're gonna get your whatever ratings your first 2 weeks. If they don't do at least 1.5, I think if they do at least 1.5, Vince might be like, you're doing okay. Mm-hmm. But if we go to October 2nd and we get AEW versus NXT, and then that next day the ratings come out and NXT loses, you know Vince is going to be like, I'll be there Wednesday. Or I'll be calling in Wednesday to head up that production meeting. If they lose that first week, you know Vince is going to start, let me see that script before you do anything. Mm-hmm. You know it.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, yeah, I'm sure Vince is going to have a little bit of input, being that it's his fucking company. But, like, I doubt, excuse me, I doubt he takes as big of a role in NXT as he does in something like Monday Night Raw. Because I feel like with NXT, he kind of, he's got to know. That's just not my thing. That's just not for me. He's got to know.
Not if it's his war.
And I get if it is like he did this for this war. So he's gonna put his heart and soul into it. And I'd like to think that the man can think logically and be like, all right, well, I just don't care. So, Hunter, have fun. Yeah, that's what I'd have to assume.
You know what's really going to suck? For Road Dogg?
Life in general, because he's Road Dogg?
So,
I fucking hate him.
Road Dogg was basically the head guy on SmackDown. He was in charge of the writing team. He was you got Vince at the top, Triple H number 2, Road Dogg was third in line. He basically quit SmackDown and was like, I don't want to be working with Vince every week if he's just going to tear up every idea I had. So if Vince starts running NXT, Road Dogg's going to be hating life.
I'm sure he hates life now, being that he's fucking Road. I just don't like Road Dogg. He's just a shitty person.
No, I don't know about that. Road Dogg's got a good, what's the word I'm looking for, outlook on wrestling. And the stuff that he says, like, when he's actually like giving like knowledge and advice on Twitter and stuff, for the most part, Not bad.
I want to highlight something that Jamal Lee said in chat, where he says AEW's got a lot of momentum. They have a lot of momentum, but they're just like one shitty debut away from just being garbage. Keep that in mind. And I was talking to a friend about this the other day, where he tried to give me the argument that technically WWE has no competition.
Well, that's not true.
It's not true, but his point was being that WWE as a company has been this successful for this long, and people are still watching. Their ratings are still doing fine. Their stock is doing great. AEW's ran one pay-per-view on a streaming service and has never did anything broadcasted. Now, I get it. They haven't yet. But
technically 3 pay-per-views.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They haven't done anything on national TV, and once they do, if WWE, the thing with WWE, and the one thing that I feel like is going to be the struggle for AEW, is because if I walk down the street and go up to a random person and I say, "Do you know what AEW is?" and they're probably gonna go, I don't know," and they're gonna go, and I'm gonna go, "Do you know what WWE is?" And I go, "That's the wrestling thing, right?" You know what I mean? It's just they've already got such a good start that I think AEW really has to come out of the gate hard.
Okay, but here's the thing.
I don't care. No, I'm right.
You're right. No, I was about to say you're right in that aspect. But also, here's the other thing. No one's expected basically every AEW show to sell out.
No one's well, I think there's people that are. There are definitely people online that are expecting AEW.
Wait. Let me rephrase that then.
Okay.
No one's expected AEW to sell out in the quickness that they have. Now, Fyter Fest and Fight for the Fallen, those were eventual sellouts. They weren't day one sellouts. Everything else, all the TV they've put on for sale, All Out, Double or Nothing, all sold out in an hour. An hour or less.
Christ. Okay, I don't mean to be rude.
That.
Mendoza, or no, who was that? Yeah, Mendoza, I'm not going to lie, that's a dumb question. Of course, both NXT and AEW are probably going to get mirrored ratings for the first couple of weeks.
Maybe, we don't know. Because
I got a bit, well, not mirrored as like when AEW starts, they're going to pull about the same views as NXT is pulling.
Now, I think that first week AEW is going to do a really good number that's probably going to be better than NXT because of the intrigue of, well, what do these guys do week 1?
Yeah, that's very true. I totally forgot.
Also, before I miss it, Chris McNutt, we will talk about that. I want to get Nick's opinions a little bit later on the XFL team names and logos.
Boy, I just don't know what they are. Let me look them up.
Not right now, though.
Well, I just want to have it ready.
But it's going to be interesting because you've got, especially with the way AEW has been trickling out information as far as, hey, we have tickets for these shows coming up. Here are a couple matches that are going to be on those shows. Like, we already know when the women's title is going to be, which champion's going to be crowned. We know when the tag team champions are now going to be crowned. We know when the first defense of the world title is going to be. And they've been trickling out these match announcements, which I guess isn't a bad idea because you know that they're committed to booking ahead of time.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
No. Okay.
It's just saying, oh, in Pittsburgh, John Moxley will be in action. Is that really enough to entice somebody to, ooh, John Moxley in action? I'm going to buy a ticket. Wouldn't you expect that Moxley's going to be on the show every week?
Wouldn't you? I mean, Tim, why does WWE promote Roman Reigns? Don't you expect him to be on the show every week?
No. We know Roman's going to be on the show every week, but I'm saying, like...
Right, and you know John's going to be on the show every week.
No. What I'm saying is 2 months out, just to say Moxley will be in action.
Got you.
Now, with Jericho, that's different, because we know Jericho's most likely not going to be on every week.
Yeah.
If he's a champion, maybe. Because the October 30th show in Charleston, they announced today Jericho will be in action. But it's like, okay, Jericho be in action. Okay, that's cool. Whatever. But for them to just say, for guys like Moxley, like, wouldn't we expect him to be on every week? Now, I get your thing about they announced Roman Reigns, but not really. They announced, like, 2 or 3 days before, hey, Roman is going to be in this match. Like when he faced Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
They said, hey, Roman's going to face Buddy Murphy.
Boy, that match.
Or last weekend when him and Dolph went back and forth, and he was like, I'm going to come out at the beginning of Raw, meet me in the ring. They told you a couple days before, hey, this is what you're getting this week on Raw. It's not like just oh yeah, you're going to see this guy. But what is he going to do? Is he going to have an actual good match, or is he going to go out there and squash some guy like Marco Stunt?
So fucking stop roasting Stunt. Leave him alone. Leave my small friend alone. He's my child. I protect him.
Who are you, Joey Janela?
Yeah.
Trust me, Joey Janela was protecting him in Vegas.
Dude, I fucking wish I was Joey Janela. He's cool. I shook his hand in Vegas.
But, like I said, AEW.
Tim, let me ask you. So regarding NXT and AEW, what are you most excited for lack of a better question?
With both shows?
Yes. Like, pick one. Like, what do you think?
Well, with NXT, I'm excited with the possibility of, are we no longer going to get big name NXT call-ups to the Raw and SmackDown anymore? And are we actually going to see guys stay down in NXT? And are we no longer going to be like, Shayna Baszler has to lose this weekend because she's finally going to get called up? Or is it, no, Shayna can stay in NXT and just keep dominating all the women down there? You know, that's one thing that that's what I want to know is, are we still going to get quote-unquote call-ups? As far as AEW goes, I don't know what to expect, to be completely honest. I don't know.
It's too hard.
Because also, the content they're putting out right now is completely different. On one hand, you've got BTE, which is all about jokes and ha-ha. And then you've got Cody's Road to All In, which is about being very serious, to the point, building storyline, building matches. So it's like, what are they going to be? Are they going to try and merge the two? Because to be completely honest, and some might not agree with this, I'm not the biggest fan of Being the Elite, especially
I just don't watch.
Especially recently, where the show's kind of just been meh.
I'm not gonna lie, I just don't watch. It's not that entertaining to me.
I just thought, recently BTE's just kind of just been there, and I haven't found much. Really, just haven't found much of it funny, and it really, I guess you could say, it almost feels like old BTE when it first started, where it was just a vlog. Because a lot of it, especially with the Bucks that have been traveling a lot recently, so a lot of BTE is just the Bucks traveling. And then sometimes you'll randomly just see Scorpio Sky, this is the worst town I've ever been in.
I mean, to be fair, if they're not doing something to progress a storyline, what the fuck else are they going to do?
I get that, but they've got a pay-per-view coming up in a week and a half.
Fuck off, dude. I by the way, I got that email that you got about the fight COO.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, sorry, I'm not going. I have a normal job and I can't get time off.
Well, I responded in a better way to keep the communication open.
Well, no, I was just like, hey, I'm not going to be able to go, but we'd still be super interested.
Yep.
Hopefully I hear back and we can set something up.
Anyways, a little inside baseball there, but... So, I mean, I don't know if there's much more to say about this whole quote-unquote war. Have you seen somebody set up website redirects to where if you go to WednesdayNightWar.com, it takes you to the NXT page on WWE Network or WWE's website, and if you go to Wednesday Night Wars with an S, it takes you to the AEW website?
This definitely took me to YouTube. Wednesday Night War took me to YouTube. And it took me to the Rocky 3 training scene. Who the fuck made that a preset?
Hold on.
What is this dude doing with his life?
Oh, they've changed them. Literally 3 days ago, they were taking you to the AEW and the WWE websites. Now they're different.
This is not
That's
juggling.
tough, Space is the... I can't wait to just find out that I fucking just got... Like, you just sent me to, like, a very... Bring it on 2000 opening!
Yeah, I see that too. Like, what?
Hell yeah. Shit goes hard.
It was weird, though, because it's like, was it Monday? Maybe Tuesday. I think it was Monday. Those URLs sent you to the NXT page and the AEW website. Why they've changed, I have no clue.
I'm excited. I think that's about that's about our extent of where we can what we can talk about, because we just need more. We need to see it in action.
It's a big unknown.
Exactly. Exactly.
And so
there is more to talk about, though.
I wanted to get your thoughts because you messaged me last night after SmackDown. You said literally,
mark my goddamn words.
Words.
I was fucking stoned out of my mind. I woke up when I was sober. I read it and I go, yeah, I'm right. So I'm right.
Tell them what you think.
So, all right. So before I say this, is Kevin Owens out of the King of the Ring tournament?
Yes, he was beat by Elias and eliminated.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. So this is how this is going to happen. Shane's going to win the King of the Ring. Whoever the 2 finalists are, Shane is replacing one of them.
What if the finalists are Drew McIntyre and Elias, and then Shane goes, Elias, I'm taking your spot. Drew, lay down.
Exactly. I could see it happening. Here's the thing, and a lot of people are like, oh, he's not even in it. He can't win. Motherfucker, was he in the Best in the World Cup?
You got me there last night when I said that, too.
Exactly.
I forgot all about that.
I don't want it to happen. I don't want it. I think if it happens, I'll just fucking drink gasoline out of a gas. I don't care. I'll die.
I'm gonna pull up the current bracket. I have it right here.
It's just awful.
We can see who's still in and who's eliminated.
And what sucks is that, like, this King of the Ring tournament could be used to push so many great fucking wrestlers. Motherfucker Ali, goddamn Buddy Murphy, Andrade. There's some other people in it that I'm blanking on because I'm kind of high. This is your chance to push them, and I feel like they're just going to go with their fail-safe, let's make everybody hate Shane McMahon shtick. And if that's the case, fuck it. I just won't watch. But, I mean, for the love of God, did you not see that Buddy Murphy match last night?
With Daniel Bryan?
That shit was insane!
I liked it. I thought the match with Roman was better.
The match with Roman was better, but I think him getting the win made this match better than Roman's match. Because
I can see
everyone was like, oh, this kid's buried. This motherfucker just put on a show.
So here's the current brackets for the King of the Ring. We saw Samoa Joe defeat Cesaro on Monday. We saw Cedric Alexander defeat Sami Zayn. Elias defeated Kevin Owens. And Andrade defeated Apollo Crews. So next week, we will be seeing Ricochet and Drew McIntyre.
Fuck yeah.
Miz and Baron Corbin. Just think of that for a second. On Monday, we're going to get Miz versus Baron Corbin.
Oh, boy.
Go to Tuesday, Ali and Buddy Murphy.
Fuck yeah.
And then Shelton Benjamin versus Shorty G, Chad Gable.
Oh, stop it. Gross. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to tell you right now. Over on the Raw side, it's going to end up being Joe versus Alexander. Because they'll do the...
You think Joe beats Drew McIntyre?
Absolutely.
What? You're crazy.
Fuck it, dude. Why not? Why not? Who's it going to hurt? Just maybe have
hurt
Shane
Drew
interfere.
McIntyre. That's who it's
No,
gonna
it
hurt.
won't. If
Yeah,
Shane gets involved and fucks something up, it's not gonna hurt. It's not. Can Drew get any lower than being Shane's lackey?
That's what I'm
Thanks.
saying. Him
Anyway.
losing.
I don't think it can hurt him any more than he's already fucked. But it doesn't matter who wins between The Miz and Corbin. I think Cedric's winning that match because you can kind of ride the... I'd love to see Joe win this whole thing, personally. But continuing on SmackDown side, Buddy Murphy's beating Ali. Gable's beating Benjamin. Gable's beating Andrade.
You think Gable beats Benjamin, or they do the whole keep him down because he's short thing?
Gable beats Benjamin. Gable beats Andrade.
Really?
Murphy beats Elias. And then the finalists will be...
You think the final two are going to be Samoa Joe and Buddy Murphy?
Samoa Joe and Buddy Murphy! Yeah. Hell yeah.
No. You missed a match for SmackDown. Who would win, Andrade or Chad Gable?
Gabili.
And then Murphy beats him?
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I mean, I do like how they've actually been making the King of the Ring, except for the Kevin Owens, Shane McMahon stuff. They've been actually making it seem like it's important. Like both Raw and SmackDown, when they were like, hey, we have King of the Ring matches. This is what the King of the Ring is. This is what could happen if you become King of the Ring. They've been trying to actually put some importance to it.
Because they probably fucking, I don't know. I did this the other day where I like this morning before work, I was recommended on YouTube, like it was some really shitty quality video that was like, first time Stone Cold Steve Austin said Austin 316. And it's like, that King of the Ring tournament was probably the biggest thing to happen for Austin. Probably realized they could just,
wow, to that point, but not in his whole
one
career.
Of. Like that, what started it in my
well,
opinion.
Yeah.
But like, this is a great chance to make someone look even if you don't have to push them to the moon, just give these guys a fucking chance. Here's the thing. No matter what happens, as long as somebody on these brackets wins, it's going to be good.
Now,
you know what I mean?
Can you really say that? Because remember in, what was it, 2000? Billy Gunn won the King of the Ring.
My name is Billy Gunn, and I just won King of the Ring, but everyone still hates me because I absolutely fucking suck. That's my favorite The Rock promo.
There's a lot of guys that they really...
Here's the thing, though. No, what I'm saying is that, like, anyone that can win this can feel legitimate. Joe can win it and feel real. Ricochet can win it and feel real. Drew, Cedric, Miz, Baron even.
Hey, Ricochet's Twitter's ready, King Ricochet.
I fucking remember that video of him. I don't want to think about it.
You want to know something? You want to know something? No.
This video?
No. This has nothing to do with Ricochet. Something that would actually play into the Andrade Mysterio story. Do you know how to say king in Spanish?
Okay, Google. How do I say king in Spanish?
In Spanish, that's rey.
I don't even know what the fuck she said.
Ray.
What the fuck did she say?
Ray.
Oh, that's cool.
So then Andrade could become king of the ring and call himself Rey Andrade. And be like, I'm the better Ray.
And then he gets his own mask. And then they have a mask versus mask match.
Oh, I think they're far gone from that.
They're far gone, but I just
It should have been mask versus hair a while ago.
I just want more Andrade versus Ray. I don't care.
Because now, as we saw on Raw, Ray thinks he's washed up, but he'll do one more match with Dominic, apparently, as a tag team.
It's going to be Dominic and Ray versus... Who does he face? Who do they face? Also, I want to make a comment right now.
About?
WWE thinks we're stupid. Because
Why?
they signed Walter and repackaged him as Dominic and expected us not to know.
What?
Walter... You can't tell me Walter doesn't... Or fucking Dominic doesn't look like Walter.
He doesn't.
Shut the fuck up. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
He doesn't.
I'll kill you. What? Chat, do you guys think they look alike? If you all say no, I'll leave this stream right now and cry. I'll jump out of my fucking... I'll go to my neighbor's burning house.
You know what I saw one person say on Twitter?
I don't. What did you see them say?
So the whole Rey Mysterio Dominic thing, someone goes, they're going to team, and Dominic's going to turn on Rey and go, you were never my father. Eddie was always my father.
That's just not good because Eddie's dead. Eddie's legitimately dead.
Did you not hear what Sasha told Natty on Monday?
Nah, I don't listen to Sasha.
She beat her
talk.
ass and then literally goes, go to hell, Natty, and tell your dead dad hi.
Holy shit, did she really? Never mind, Sasha Banks is officially the greatest wrestler to ever exist. That's it. That's it. She's the best. Did she really say that?
Yes, I'm not joking. It may not have been word for word. It was basically that line is what she said. I can,
that's
hold on.
insane.
I'll tell you exactly word for word.
That is the greatest heel thing I've ever fucking heard in my life.
Well, that was
actually didn't Harley Race call Ron Simmons the N-word during a promo?
No, I know Booker called Hogan the N-word.
We want the gold, sucker. I can't say it, but so I'm not gonna finish it. Is there anyone in chat that can finish it for me?
Remember when Ray won the Rumble and then he started that little mini feud with Orton leading into Mania 23, and I forget what it was. Randy said
he's not up there, he's down there.
Yep, that's what it was.
But if Sasha's like, go to hell and say hi to your dead dad, holy shit.
Hold on, she's right here. She goes, go to hell, Natty, and tell your daddy I said hi.
Oh, thank God damn. That's cool.
As she's beating her up, literally, Natty's arm's in a sling, so she takes the arm, puts it in a drawer, and is just slamming the drawer over and over.
Oh, thank you, Louise. Thank you, Louis. I needed to read that.
What happened?
I made you made the joke about Booker T, and I was like, we want the gold, sucker. I can't finish it. Can someone in chat finish it?
Oh.
And that's what Lewis Hawkins said. I love you. Oh, I love you. Null and Perfect, I see that you said it. I don't know if I should show that, so I'm just not gonna.
Screw it.
That's just not good.
Anyways. Yeah, Fonzie, you're right. WrestleMania 22.
What else do we got, man?
So.
You know what we got?
What?
I see some people in here. You know what I'm pissed about?
Uh-oh. What?
I don't have access to use our emojis.
I know, there's not really a way.
No, do you not even have access? Do you have access?
Only the main account does.
Oh, I got it. But if you guys want access to use these emojis, fine. Tim, how do I do it?
All you have to do is become a member of the PWUnlimited YouTube channel. It's easy to do so. You know, down there where it says subscribe, there's also a new button that says join.
What?
You hit that join button, sign up for $4.99 a month, and you will become a member of the PWUnlimited YouTube channel. As a member, you will get a cool badge next to your name.
Wait, hold on.
For what?
What do they get?
A badge next to
How
their
you
name.
doing?
In both the live chat and in comments. You will be able to use custom-made emojis in the live chat.
You can use the F emoji with me.
Like Jason Dalton and Wrestle Geek Club are.
I love you guys.
Also, you will get early access to new videos coming out, just like the video we put out earlier this week about Adam Hangman Page and
how
his
did that get received?
history career. Good. People really liked it.
Fantastic. I'm very glad.
And
you did a real good job on that with everything.
Well, thank you. And I'm gonna try and do at least one of those like career perspective type videos a month, maybe two if they go well. But member subscribers will always get them at least 3 to 4 days before everybody else does.
So if you want to hear Tim's sweet, sensual voice a couple of days before anyone else gets to, well, be a member. It's like $4.99.
$4.99. It's
not that
cheaper
much.
than the WWE Network.
It is. And you get cool content, and you get just some fucking boys. I'm really excited. I want to do this, but I want to wait to do this until we move the date of our show, because we're moving that, right?
Well, we have to. Wednesdays is now going to be the AEW recap show.
So I'm really excited for when we move the normal podcast, which we have to change the name.
I got some ideas.
Okay. We can start. I want to start doing more post shows. Plus, I'm fucking moving out soon, so I don't have to be quiet by a certain time like Mom makes me.
Interesting.
I know. So we can have some post shows, maybe some pre shows. I don't know. Maybe just some random ass streams where I get high and play Mario Kart with you guys. I don't know.
For member subscribers.
For our member subscribers. So if you guys want to do that, just become a member. It would be nice. I'd appreciate it, and I'll love you forever. And if you don't, then you'll never be happy, and your mom will always be disappointed in you. And that's just a fact.
Anywho, also, just in case you guys are unaware and you missed the beginning of this video, I just wanted to let everybody know that if you head over to the PWUnlimited TeePublic store, everything between now and the 25th of August is 35% off. And I haven't put it up yet, but I'll probably put it up tonight. We are now able to sell pins.
Yeah. I got so many cool ideas for pins.
Just like this emoji that I'm putting in the chat now. You can get this on a pin. It's the Nick censored.
Oscar,
the Nick censored.
Yeah.
Logo.
That's just me. Yeah, Oscar. I'm just gonna remove that comment. I'm not gonna ban you. Please don't do that again. Please.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, that's just not cool. That's also just not funny. Don't do that, please. Anyway.
So yeah,
you can get me saying fuck on a pin, but it's censored so you won't get in trouble. Or whatever cuss word you want me to be saying. I don't know.
And the
What's
pins
your
are
favorite
cheap.
cuss word?
And the pins are cheap. They're like $2-3 depending on what size you get.
What's your favorite cuss word?
Oh, I have no clue.
You know what mine is?
What?
Cunt.
Yikes.
That one's aggressive, and it's just like, you really let him know.
So again, head over there. The link is bit.ly/PWU store. Again, the sale runs through the 25th if you do want to check that out. And also there are non-PWU items on our store, and that is because we are a TeePublic affiliate store, which allows us to spotlight different independent artists on TeePublic. So we take some of the artists that have cool wrestling designs, and we put them on our store to help them make a couple bucks as well.
Luke might ask, does anyone listen to WWE themes in their free time? I was like just on my way to work this morning bumping Bray Wyatt's new theme. That shit goes hard.
Well,
I'm glad that they released that.
Speaking of WWE themes, did you hear what happened?
Who died?
Nothing. Nobody died. But apparently, according to Wrestle Votes on Twitter, CFO is no longer doing the theme music for WWE. Apparently, they parted at least a month ago.
That's tough.
Yeah, I don't know who's doing it now. He just said that CFO parted.
You know what I don't understand? CFO made like Finn Balor's theme and Shinsuke's theme and a lot of other cool things. You know what else they made? That fucking Cesaro theme with the fucking siren.
Hey, not everything's gonna be a hit. Just saying.
Damn. Let me look up CFO $signs Twitter. What's this fucking Twitter game you were telling me about as we begin to wrap up here?
Well, let's jump into that. So, there's this game that you can play on Twitter. You take a couple, or however many, depends on how long you want the game to go. You take a couple of Twitter accounts. We're going to do it with different wrestlers. I had Nick pick 3 wrestlers that he thinks are a good follow on Twitter.
They're all just botheads.
And what you do is you search their Twitter, but you search a specific word that they have tweeted out. And the game is you have to, each of us is going to pick a word from, so Nick picked Shotzi Blackheart, Rob Van Dam, and Matt Riddle.
Do you know every day at 4:20 p.m. he'll just tweet 4:20, and I love him for it. He's like,
RVD?
it is now 4:20 p.m. on the Western Coast. I'm like, I fucking love you.
So what you do is we each have to think of a word that they've tweeted before, but we need to see which of us can pick a word that was tweeted the least amount, but at least one time, if that makes sense.
Dude, I'm way too fucking high for this.
Okay.
I'll play along, but I won't understand.
All right, let me pull this up. So we've got Twitter open here.
Should I also pull up Twitter?
No, you don't have to. I mean, just pull up the live stream or something. If you already have that up. So
that's what I look in chat. Fucking idiot.
What I'm going to do, we're going to start with Shotzi Blackheart. So you go from...
Hey, did you guys see that picture of Tom Holland and Charlotte?
Yeah, I don't know. That was like 2015 when he first became Spider-Man.
I know, and I thought that was hella funny. That was that was a very popular tweet that I made this morning.
So you go from Shotzi, and then give me a word that you think she's tweeted before, but not a lot.
Fuck.
All right.
I just have a tendency to cuss. I'm sorry, guys. Please don't be mad at me.
4 times she has used that on Twitter.
Nice.
So now I have to try and think of one that she has used, but less than 4.
If you say fuck Sony again, Nicholas, I will find your house and not do anything because that's technically a threat. But I'll be very upset.
I get it.
Spider-Man didn't do anything in the MCU. He was fucking Iron Man Jr.
Have you not seen Far From Home?
Dude, he's fucking lame now. He's whack. He's a little baby bitch boy.
The last 2 Spider-Man movies were great.
Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse, because that was fantastic.
Okay, that was good too. But the last Marvel, MCU, Sony, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, so you got 4 with the word fuck.
Ooh, nice.
So I'm going to go with the word, I don't know, hamburger. I'm trying to think of something that can... Nothing. Damn. So technically, you win that round.
Let's go, baby.
All right, let's try Rob Van Dam. The real RVD. I'm going to go with the word... Oh, that's not spelled right. I'm going to go with the word...
I think RVD had one of the worst theme songs in TNA history, and he's still using it to this day with impact. And it's the like... Rob Van Dam.
Oh, yeah.
The whole effing show. And it's like, this sucks. And I think at one point he's like, I think it's like, I will fly high. And some dude in the background's like, 5-star frog splash.
Yeah.
It's just so bad.
Anyways.
I'm going to RVD to deserve this.
I'm going to try the word blow.
Blow?
How many times has RVD tweeted the word blow? Oh, crap.
A lot?
No, not as much as I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. What is this tweet? 2014. He responded to something and said, "Let's blow dro bro." Okay, then.
Couldn't tell you. So what, do I need to get more than you?
Less, but at least one.
Cocaine.
No.
No.
No? What do you got? As Nick thinks, I read the chat.
The number one.
Like the number one?
Not the word the number one, just one.
You think he's only tweeted that? You think he's tweeted that less than 8 times?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. As it 1, 2, 3,
Kristen,
4,
you're a psycho if you think
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's,
a lot, actually.
I guess when you at people, their fucking usernames.
No.
Oh,
Like-
it's for all his dates that he's available.
Well, like if anyone actually gets 1 year in jail for breaching the mandatory evacuation in Massachusetts, I will fight you. That's ridiculous. What?
Rob Van Dam is just a weird fucking dude.
Like, I don't even know.
He's just a weird guy.
I know. Here's one. I know it's 1:20 here in California. I wonder what time that makes it back on the East Coast. That was back in 2012.
He's just been a fucking idiot since 2012. Oh, I love you, Rob Van Dam, you son of a... I saw a story about when Rob Van Dam started smoking when he was in ECW. And it was one of the ECW wrestlers, like, put him onto it. And it was... Oh, I gotta try to find it. I believe it was Justin OK, Suff OK on Twitter.
Huh.
I follow him, and he posts a lot of, like, wrestling history, cool little things like that.
All right, so you need a word for Matt Riddle, King of Bros. Super King of Bros. Right?
So-
is it King of Bros or Super King of Bros?
I believe it's King of Bros. So if mine is like, I don't know, like 8, do you need less than 8?
Yeah, I would need less than you or at least 1.
Okay.
We're tied right now, each with 1 point.
Bacon.
Bacon. Okay,
I have
hold
a friend named Bacon, so I'll honor Bacon. Yeah, that Fiends theme song is fantastic. So good. I won't say the song again.
on. 1 time.
Get fucked, you son of a bitch. Get fucked.
He literally tweeted a picture of him with a piece of bacon and a Bloody Mary back in 2013 and said, "Bacon Bloody Marys, oh hey."
Hell yeah. I love Matt Riddle. He's just the best.
There may not be any beating that because I have to get at least 1 to tie. Like, no more. Bacon, that's random. Let's see. You used bacon. I'll use... I don't know why, but waffle keeps sticking in my head, but I don't want to use food.
Are you a waffle or pancake guy?
Pancake.
Yeah, I gotta say fuck. Well, it depends.
On what?
If I want, like, a filling breakfast, I'll get a waffle. If I
Okay.
want just, like, nice breakfast, I'll get pancakes.
Oh, I'm going to go waffle.
What about chat? What do you guys, waffles or pancakes? If you like pancakes...
Nothing.
No, hold on. If you guys like pancakes, show us how much you like them by becoming a member. What?
He did not ever tweet about waffle.
Man, it's crazy. He's never talked about a blue waffle.
He's never... Don't even bring that up.
I just thought about it.
That's just as bad as Ronda Rousey's finger.
Holy shit, that's tough.
You see that finger?
Yeah, no, don't shut your goddamn mouth. I don't want to talk about it.
That's
Stop.
the Twitter
I don't-
game,
I don't care.
and Nick wins.
Thank God. I win. But in theory, everybody wins because they just watched another episode of the PWUnlimited Wednesday show. And isn't that what it's all about?
Yeah. Random stuff on a random Wednesday.
I've been Nick. You can follow me on Twitter at ArmWeek21. You can follow us on Twitter at PWUnlimited. We don't have a website anymore. Fuck websites. It's all about the YouTube now.
Yep.
Fuck it. Yeah, seriously, we just didn't really update it, so why keep it? Tim, where can they find you?
You can find me at Timmy Buddy.
Fuck yeah.
And remember, you can also find us on Facebook.
Oh, let me recommend something to people.
Uh-oh.
I encourage you all to follow me on Twitter tonight.
Okay.
I will be getting drunk. And it might be fun. And I want to talk to you guys about Here. Oh my god, I have an idea.
Okay. We also missed something we got to go back to really fast. Once you're done.
I need all of you, everyone in here, to tweet at ArmWeek21 and give me a hot take. Give me a hot take. Tell me what your hot take is. Tell me what you're feeling. I'm going to talk about it. And I'm going to be a little intoxicated for that video, huh? I'm 21. I can do it.
So, Chris Mega asked about this. I said we'd talk about it. Let me bring it back up. The XFL logos and the names. So we've got the Dallas Renegades.
Stupid.
The St. Louis Battlehawks.
Stupid.
The Houston Roughnecks, which
sounds
almost
racist.
looks like the old Houston Oilers logo.
Edmonton Oilers.
It wasn't Houston? I thought it was the Houston Oilers in football. The Edmonton Oilers is hockey.
That's what I'm thinking of.
The Seattle Dragons.
That's cool.
The LA Wildcats.
I wish they did something.
Which they didn't get a logo. They just got initials.
Yes. Well, I feel like no LA teams have logos. They all just have LA. Think about it.
The Rams have the Ram logo. The Chargers have the lightning bolt.
They're not in LA.
Yeah, they are.
The Chargers?
Yeah, they are.
Are they still in LA?
Yep.
I thought they left LA. What?
The Chargers just came to LA within the last 2-3 years.
Oh, that's right. They left. Where did they leave? San Diego.
Yep.
I'm fucking stupid.
Then you've got the Tampa Bay Vipers.
Stupid.
The New York Guardians.
Not good.
And the DC Defenders, where there are literally people on Twitter saying DC Defenders, that doesn't make sense because Marvel has the Defenders comic and DC is their rival. Really?
Look, all of these logos look like I could find them in like a Madden 2006 create a team fucking setting. I wish they would have put a little bit more thought into these.
I think the Roughnecks one looks kind of cool with the oil tower, whatever you call it.
Yeah, I guess.
And then Battlehawk, everyone's saying that was literally the logo is kind of taken from an old Call of Duty game.
Is it?
It's similar. Hold on, let me find it. Someone said it's similar to a logo in Modern Warfare 2? Hold on. Battlehawks logo.
The
Let's see if I can find it. Battlehawk logo. Oh, I have it right here.
Love being.
Go to this. This person says, why can't I find it now? Here we go. Says the logo of the new XFL team St. Louis was straight up lifted from Modern Warfare 2. As you see here on the left is the Modern Warfare 2 logo, which is kind of similar, and then you have the Battlehawks logo, where it's like, okay, it's a sword with wings attached to it. I don't know how much of a rip that really is.
It's just generic.
Yeah. So
I could care less.
That's XFL. I don't know if it's going to take more of Vince's time away from the WWE. Some say it will. If AEW beats NXT in the ratings 1 week, he's all over that show. I'm just saying it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Have a good night, guys.
I burped. Number 89.
You're not going to say it?
Ah! Call your mom. She probably misses you. You waited?